Hi everybody and welcome back to Necromancy 101. Now, today's kind of a special day because it's the first day that we're covering a spell that, while it aids necromancy, it is not itself necromancy. I had a lot of trouble trying to determine which one would be the most important spell of this kind to teach today, or to talk about today, really. But I figure the most fundamental spell you'll need is the rubber glue spell. It's a kind of farsight, which, for those of you who aren't really hip to the lingo, is it's the magic of predicting the future. So there's also a heavy blend of karmic magic in there, so be ready to study on up if you don't know about that fun field. So, what this spell does, in essence, is keep bad stuff from happening to you by bouncing it back onto the person that did it to you. This kind of magic is really great for everything from stopping thieves who might be trying to break into your house, to keeping lynch mobs from, hanging you up because you have done magic and they don't like that, or, you looked at them funny, or because you're a minority who lives in America doing anything at all, really, in any capacity. Like, say you're driving through a nice part of town in a nice car. You won't be pulled over just because you don't look like you belong in the area, or because there's spatters of blood on the side of your car, or, you won't be, or because you look, unduly suspicious. Like, they will look at you and think, I have better things to do with my time than mess with this fine, honest, upstanding, hardworking American citizen. So, and, they won't, if they see you, around town, they won't give you a hard time because you look funny, or because you're putting a hobo in the back of your car, that looks surprisingly stiff, little things like that, Well, in that case, it shouldn't get any worse if they find you. Now, if they did, ignore all the spiritual stuff that's happening when, their minds are saying, no, messing with this person is not good because they're totally fine and you're just being biased, then your spirit could at least rest easy with the knowledge of, however bad it was for you, it would it would get just as nasty for them, albeit in a different but equally bad way. So, don't fret about it. Don't worry. I mean, worry, be cautious. Don't, do anything nuts. But, like, if you had a few too many drinks at a party and you're going home, the person who finds you might think, this person looks very inebriated. I should help them get back to their apartment in a nice, safe manner. Things like that. You won't have to worry about other stuff. So, you might have heard of the sevenfold curse, and this is based on that, but it doesn't amplify what's done to you back to them sevenfold. So, that might be not as satisfying if you want them to suffer, but since undue suffering is something the law theoretically frowns on, this is a nice, totally legal substitute, and anybody who says otherwise is totally wrong. That's what the Supreme Court said, at least. So the police can just go shove it. Keep in mind, it won't protect you from your own stupid mistakes. So, don't double-cross someone or provoke them because, you feel like it, and then expect the, rubber glue charm to, rubber glue spell. It's only a charm if you actually put it onto something. Anyway, don't provoke somebody, and if they get mad, don't expect them to, if they punch you in the face, nothing bad's going to happen to them because you were asking for it. So, that being said, if you do something like robbing a bank, you won't have to worry about your partners double-crossing you for your cut of the, the money, or whatever it is you got. So that won't protect you from them, turning you over to police for a lighter sentence for them. But that's because that's covered under the law, and that's again, your own shenanigans falling back onto you. So, but other than that, until then, you're golden. Overall, I think it's a great spell. I never leave home without it. So long as you have it and you have your official guild ID and any paperwork you may need, what better protection do you need when you go out and you're pulling bodies out of the dumpster or out from under a bridge or something like that? I cannot advise enough about getting it. So now I can't make it myself. So usually I'll go to a guild sanctioned store and buy one. Or, if you want to, you can go on Etsy and you can find some really awesome, really neat made ones on there. So you can make it at home. All you got to do, you go to your local guild office and, you get the spell forms, the spell needed to do that. But, it can be a little pricey if you're getting all the materials. So there is that. But, and there's a bit of magic you have to invest in. So, it's not like endlessly powered. If you use it and, I don't know, you almost get hit, by a drunk driver, or, you do get pulled over and somebody does decide to, shoot you because you look funny. If you, when you dodge that, that's, you're probably going to have to get another one. So, basically, the more you put into it, the more you get out of it. So, that being said, if you are good at making them, there is a nice little market for those. So, that's something to keep in mind. Other than that, I think that's all the time we have. I think we went over a little bit today, but whatevs. So, remember to like and subscribe. Big shout out to Devin Kurtz, our Patreon. Remember to check out the links below. Go to Patreon and support us. So, yeah. Bye, everybody.